32 years ago, I saw something in Odessa, Ukraine, that still fascinates me. We were at a popular park on the Black Sea. A long line of Ukrainians, maybe 50, were at a booth where t-shirts, snacks and newspapers were being sold. People were there for the newspapers. Even back then, this was a remarkable sight. Americans weren't lining up for newspapers 3 decades ago and certainly aren't these days. Ukrainians were grabbing up newspapers because their parliament had just, on July 16, 1990, declared the nation's independence from the Soviet Union. They couldn't read enough about it. This was their July 4, 1776. But there were no fireworks. No high fives. Not even much talk. It was eerily quiet. People sat at picnic tables, on benches or in the grass immersed in a paper. Their faces showed confusion and concern. You could see them thinking, now what? How does this affect me? What will the Russians do? It took a while, but they began to get an answer 24 years later when Russia annexed, seized, Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula. The full answer came last Thursday when Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a brutish attack on Ukraine by land, sea and air. In Odessa, people awoke to exploding missiles. Russian troops and tanks moved north from the Crimea. In the Black Sea, where our cruise ship had sailed placidly in 1990, foreign commercial vessels reported being hit by bombs and missiles. It reminds us of the difference a national leader can make. In 1990, Russia was led by a friendly reformer, Mikhail Gorbachev. Now, it's being dangerously steered off course by a Soviet throwback bully. The collapse of the Soviet Union and emergence of democracies in Eastern Europe was an exciting time in the 1990s and early 2000s, especially for American political consultants and activists who were drawn to the struggle for democratization. One such political junkie was Sean Garrett, a 24-year-old press aide for Governor Pete Wilson. Garrett's birth mother was a Lithuanian immigrant and he'd always been curious about his roots. So in 1992 he wrangled a job helping the pro-democracy side in Lithuania's second free election. Everyone in the governor's office thought I was insane, Garrett, now 54, recalled last week. Garrett became an instant celebrity in Lithuania. Not only was I from America, I was from California, he told me later. For them, California meant the ultimate dream: Hollywood, beaches. The easiest way to get a laugh was to tell them that California now had problems, and that Californians didn't like California so much anymore. They'd just start laughing. They couldn't grasp it. They were cold, hungry, out of work, out of gasoline. Garrett constantly urged democracy advocates to keep their message simple. One day he provided an example. At a rock concert, he suddenly was asked to address the 5,000 young people there.